Hey guys, welcome back. So I have a Goodwill Bins Thrift Haul to share with you today, and I'll be selling all of these items on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari for a profit. So I thrifted all of these at the Goodwill Bins and will photograph them, flip them online, ship them out when they sell. It's pretty much how it works. So yes, I will show you guys what I ended up finding on this day at the bins. Alright, first up is this Rag & Bone men's striped tank top in the size small. And I definitely am starting to be on the lookout for spring items to start listing more so than sweaters and coats, just because that is the very next season that people are probably already, if not already, then really soon going to start shopping for. So I definitely was kind of especially on the lookout for more spring summery type items. So I definitely wanted to pick this up. And Rag & Bone sometimes does better than other times. It can really just depend. And I don't know if I have any experience selling Rag & Bone men's items, so we will see how this does, but I'm gonna guess I'll probably list this right around $35 and then expect to accept an offer or send out offers from there. Next up is this Madewell button front polka dot sleeveless dress, and this is a size medium. I did look up the style when I was at the bins just to make sure it wasn't majorly saturated on Poshmark, so there weren't a ton of this exact dress listed. This is from spring 2019, so just a few years old, really good condition. Probably will list this right around $40 and then expect to get right around $30 for it. Then I got this pair of American Eagle jeans. If you've been watching my channel for a little while, you probably know how much I love selling American Eagle jeans. They just sell really well for me, and I can always expect to make a good profit. I usually end up listing them right around $25 and then we'll sell them right around $20. So this is the high-rise skinny kick style, so it's kind of a more skinny in the thigh, and then it's got kind of a boot cut flared leg at the bottom. And these are a size 20 short. So I do think these will flip pretty quickly. It's a really good style, and then it's a bigger size, so that should help it sell, but I'm gonna expect to get right around 20 for these. Then this next one, it's definitely missing the strap. It's a Dooney & Bourke leather bag, but I just really couldn't pass on this at the bins, and I figured either someone can add a strap. I mean, I could probably add a strap and then sell it for more, but someone could add a strap or use it as more of like a clutch. So I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do, if I'm going to try to kind of like restore it and then sell it, or if I'm going to sell it as is. I might just sell it as is, and then if someone wants to keep it as a clutch, they can, or if they want to add a strap to it, they also could. So I'm not sure, but it's in really good condition. I really like selling Dooney & Bourke, and I don't actually find it super often. I used to find it more when I went to Savers a lot more, but now that I'm mostly at either Goodwill or at the bins, for some reason I just don't end up finding Dooney & Bourke that much. But it definitely can do really well, especially the older, more vintage items, but I'm not exactly sure what to expect for this one. I really just don't know yet, so got to do a little bit more research and decide what I'm going to do with it, but didn't want to leave this one behind. It's so beautiful, and I love the green and brown colors. It's just so nice. Next is this Nike tennis skirt in a size small, and it's actually, I think, a skort. Yeah, probably most tennis skirts are skorts, just because you want those built-in shorts in there if you're playing tennis. So yeah, this will probably sell, I don't know, I'm probably gonna list it at $30. I think I sold a Nike tennis skirt just a few months ago for $27, I believe. So I'll probably list it right around $30 or $35 and then expect it to sell between $25 and $30 or so. It's in really good condition, super soft material. This next one, I didn't know if it was vintage or not, but it is a cat cardigan. So I obviously couldn't pass, because there is definitely a market for a cat cardigan, and it's in pretty good condition. There are some stains, but that kind of just adds to the whole like vintage feel. It definitely doesn't turn me off when an older style or like a vintage looking item has stains. It's just kind of part of it. So this is a button front cardigan. I don't know if you can see the buttons, and it's got some, I don't know what you call this, like double collar trim situation, but I really like this a lot, and I feel like a cat lover will definitely be excited about this. So I'll probably list this right around $25 or $30 and expect for it to sell right around $20. Next up is this LL Bean corduroy button front shirt jacket or shacket in a size extra small. I don't always grab LL Bean, but I thought this was a really good kind of a spring item. It's a good lightweight, you can wear it open, sleeves rolled. It's a good color for spring, so this probably will sell pretty quickly, I would guess. Then I got this pair of Pilcro flare jeans. These are a size 26, and this brand is sold at Anthropologie, so I will probably list them under the Anthropologie umbrella. I'm guessing I'll list them right around 40 or so. This is the Demi Loon boot style. Let me know how your sales have been on Poshmark lately, if you sell on Poshmark. I've had a couple pretty good sales lately, but they're just not coming in super frequently. I feel like sales are a little bit slow, but the sales that I have made have been pretty good, so I can't complain about that. But just like as far as the number of sales, it's not so great right now. So let me know how things are going for you guys. It could also be because I haven't been listing a ton. Things have been very busy, so I just have not been listing as much as normal, so that could also be a part of it. But let me know how your sales have been. All right, next up is this pair of Hudson pull-on high-rise pants with a frayed hem at the bottom. These are a size large. I thought these were just really cool and a great style, super relaxed fit, and just thought these would do well. Hudson usually does pretty well. They're made in the US. Size large, if I didn't say that. But they do have a style number on them, so they should be pretty easy to look up. And hopefully I can find a stock photo or at least find a good description. Next up is this BDG cropped waffle knit long sleeve top with a V neckline and a raw hem at the bottom. BDG is sold at Urban Outfitters, and I'm pretty sure this is the newer tag. The older one is just a rectangle, so I think if you are going to get BDG, probably this tag will do better just because it'll be a newer style. But this is a nice mustard color, size small. I'll probably list this one at 25 and then expect right around 20 for it. And then another pair of American Eagle jeans. These are the mom jeans with some ripped knees and a little bit of distressing throughout. They're a size 6 regular. And again, I'll probably list these at 25 and expect right around 20 for these. Next up is this Vince short sleeve tie waist dress. It is, I think it's a midi type of length. I looked this up quickly just by the style number, and it originally retailed for $195. So I'll probably end up listing this right around $60 and then hopefully get at least right around $50 for it. It is in perfect condition, and it's just such a nice quality dress. Pretty casual, but really, really nice. So I do think this will do pretty well. Especially, again, we're coming up on spring, so I do think that dresses, tank tops, kind of like lighter material items are probably going to start doing really well, so definitely be on the lookout for those. Then I found this Louis Vuitton dust bag, and I did sell a Prada dust bag one time for I think $20, so I know that these can actually sell pretty well. People will, obviously get it to put their purse in to protect it from dust and elements and stuff while they're storing it, not using it. So I do think people are definitely on the lookout for these kind of things for luxury purses. But yeah, it's definitely not something I'm super on the lookout for, but if I find it and I'm at the bins, I'm probably gonna grab it. So I'm expecting to get right around 20 for this. This next one, I actually have sold this exact shirt before. So this is a Levi's hemp blend long sleeve flannel shirt. And it's definitely more of a fall color palette, but I do think hopefully it'll still sell pretty well. The last one I sold like this was a size small, and it sold for 27, so I'm expecting to get right around that same price for this one. But I really like it a lot, and I think the hemp blend factor helped the last one sell because it sold like decently quickly and for a pretty good price. And then lastly, this was my favorite find from this day at the bins. And it's this pair of Aviator Nation and SoulCycle sweatpants. So they have the SoulCycle and Aviator Nation logos right here, and then it says SoulCycle in a spell out along the leg. So I was just like stoked to find Aviator Nation, and I don't know for sure if the like value of these will be lowered a little bit because they're a SoulCycle collaboration. Sometimes the collaboration can make an item more valuable or desirable, but I don't know if SoulCycle is one of those things anymore that is like that. I feel like SoulCycle has kind of dropped off just a little bit in the last couple years. I could be wrong. I don't know. I was never into SoulCycle, but I just feel like it's less like talked about, or like there's less hype around it. So anyways, I don't know if that'll really matter too much when I list these, like if that'll bring the value down a little bit. I do need to research these a little bit, but I obviously was not going to pass on Aviator Nation at the bins, and I think these are just in really good condition, so they still should do pretty well. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a really good rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video.